Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Hasliyana Binti Hazim. My metric number is E2019 102538. And this video is about my final assessment in subject MME 1023.
They began by working with others on a production team. They also knew that in order to understand film as an art form, they had to consider the jobs of the numerous individuals who worked together to make the film a reality. One producer. This person is essentially the group leader and is responsible for managing the production from start to finish. The producer develops the project from the initial idea, makes sure the script is finalized, arrange the financing and manage the production team that makes the film. The producer also coordinates the filmmaking process to ensure that everyone involved in the project is working on schedule and on budget. Without the producer at the helm, films do not get made. Number 2, director. The director is primarily responsible for overseeing the shooting and assembly of a film. While the director might be compared to a novel's author as a film primary visionary, he or she would not be able to make the film without the help of numerous other artists and technicians. In fact, the notion of the director as an author is misleading because it assumes the director, like an author, does everything. A director works at the center of film production, but is inextricably linked with dozens of other people who get the job done together. Number 3, we have first assistant director. The first assistant director is mainly responsible for scheduling on set. He wrangles talent, keeps the crew on time, and assists the director and producer. In some cases, the first assistant director also checks all the shot lists, assuring lines are read as intended and the correct props are in the proper place. Number 4, camera operator. The camera operator operates the camera. After choices have been made on color profile, exposure, and gear, the DP directs the operator with the specific framing and movement are needed. Number 5, screenwriter. While the dialogue in a film may seem natural to the viewer, a writer carefully crafts it. However, the screenwriter does far more than provide dialogue for the actors. They also shape the sequence of events in a film to ensure that one scene transitions to the next, so that the story will unfold logically and in an interesting way. Like the producer, the screenwriter's role is generally overlooked by the movie-going public, yet is essential to the completion of any film. If there is no script, there is no movie. Costume designer. Costume convey a great deal about the film time period and the character who wear them, including their economic status, occupation, and attitude towards themselves. Be sure to think about how costuming can show something about the character visually. Next, editor. Shortly after shooting begins, the editor begins to organize the footage and arrange individual shots into a continuous sequence. Even in a single scene, dozens of different shots have to be chosen and assembled from hundreds of feet of film. The editor's choices about which shoot to use and the order in which to place them have a profound effect on the appearance of the final film. Number 8. Lighting Director. The lighting director is responsible for coordinating the necessary lights needed in order to carry out the looks of the film decided by the director and DP. He works directly with the director to make sure the lights achieve the correct look. The lighting director uses a key grip, gaffers, and even production assistant to place light and rig anything needed to complete the look. Number 9, we have set designer. The set designer is in charge of designing and creating the set for your production. They address all of the foreground and background elements, paying particular attention to ensure that the environment that the subject appears in matches the right look and filter of video. And lastly is actors. Responsible for portraying the characters in a film, actors work closely with the director and cinematographer. Considering an actor's role within this larger context also suggests that his or her job is much more difficult than just appearing on the set and visiting lines. When everyone works together, the filmmaking process can be fun and simple. Using these real production team roles will make the act of creating a film all the more authentic. Assign your roles at the beginning of the project and above all, make sure you stick to the producer schedule, depending on how long the film is going to be.